So hi kawaii babies. I am going to break up this video into 3 parts. So for the last reading is a moon reading, and I did this because I had a question I wanted to ask that had nothing to do with romance. It's just a question you have about the universe, and the question is, will I ever be a successful YouTuber slash influencer? I guess I'm kind of an influencer with my following on Instagram. And but will I be a successful YouTuber or a famous YouTuber even? Because technically you have to get famous to be kind of a successful YouTuber because that's how you make money. But yeah, that's the question I asked, and the first thing I got was the shot card. And this is supposed to represent the problem. And I guess this basically means that I do have a shot, but I can't be greedy, and I have to focus on my goals. Focus on what I want. And there's a shot that I could get what I need. So for number 2, I got the rain card, and this is how I'm influencing people around me. And I think this is talking about like my fans and who I have following me at this time. And so what it says is that there could either be a rain of blessings or unfortunate events. But even if there's unfortunate events, it could help you get better and strengthen you. And it talks about how, like, don't be pessimistic, because things can work out and things can change for the better. It also talks about how painful experiences are only temporary, and that you should rest and enjoy your life. And so I guess it's saying don't put too much pressure on what you're doing right now. For number 3, I got the fiery card again. And this is how I am influencing people surrounding me. And I think that might be closer people or people that I'm definitely in great contact with. And that I'm very passionate, so I must be like really, showing my beliefs and really inspiring people, which is really cool to have this card for that. Fiery also means you're very strong, you're very passionate, and not to get over full of yourself, but once again, you're very strong with your beliefs, and because of that, you're inspiring other people. So for number 4, I got the return card again, and this is the key to solving my problem, or the key to getting the fame I want on YouTube. And this is another second chance card, so it means I kind of have the opportunity. And this also says to accept any problematics I have now, and that to not run away from the problem and just face my fears, because you can't change what's in the past, but there's still a chance that I can alter my future. So for number 5 and number 6, number 5 is what will happen if the problem is settled well, and 6 is if the problem is settled badly. So for 5, for settle well, I got the light card, which is actually a really ensuring card to get. It's basically saying that I will be a leader, I will be passionate, I will have the following I want, I will have tremendous amount of luck. It also mentions something about somebody declaring love for me. Once again, with the fact that it predicted as the twin card and a possible soulmate, that might be interesting to see what that turns out to be. But for if it's not settled well, I got the silent card. And this one has a very similar meaning to the dark card. It's about recharging, it's about staying quiet, and even though your intentions aren't said, people will realize what you mean. And it does have a little bit of a you have a second chance type of thing to it, that you can just recharge and recuperate. Good news can still come into your future. It's just you have to stay quiet for a while, like rumors, or I guess if something blows up or something, this is to stay quiet and people will still get your true intentions. So for the last one, I got the storm card, and this is the solution to the problems I'm having. And basically it says to not stay quiet, and that to firmly state your beliefs. This is almost opposite of the silent card, but I guess maybe the silent card is what I shouldn't be doing, and maybe the storm card is what's going to make things go the way I want them to go, I think. because it's frustration, and I do have a lot of frustration, but I have to state my beliefs and be firm to cause a solution and stand for what I believe in. So I think that makes a lot of sense, and that probably would, show the world my true intentions and what I believe in. That was really interesting. Some really interesting, I guess all this stuff is kind of generalized because it can relate to anything. I think it's made that way on purpose so that you can relate it to your life. But some of them were kind of interesting, like getting the light card for the good outcome and the silent card for the bad outcome seems really interesting, and a lot of it seems like it's correct, but once again, I feel like all these interpretations are kind of meant to sound like anything that could go on in your life. So of course, if some of this comes true or not, that's going to be interesting or not. Fine if it doesn't. But I'm just curious, so I just did this for fun. Please go check out number 1, number 2. Number 2 is a love reading, and number 1 is a general what's going to happen in 2020 reading. But yeah, so that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and keep watching for more content, because my New Year's resolution is to be more of a YouTuber and to make more videos. So yeah. Thank you. Bye, kawaii babies.